Hey everybody, I'm going to go over now how to get eBooks onto your tablet. And that might sound really easy, but let me just tell you how I do everything. So you need a couple of things. First, obviously you need a tablet. I'm using Android because it's better, but if you've got an iPad that'll work too. And you need to install Google Play Books on here. And you can see it's already installed on mine. You can use the Play Store or whatever the App Store is called in iOS, and install Google's. Make sure it's the correct Google version, Google Playbooks, and log in with your normal personal Gmail account. All right. And then you'll probably want to log in on your laptop or computer as well, because we're going to do the rest of it from the computer. But when you're logged in with your Gmail account on your tablet and on your computer, anything that you upload actually here, let me switch. Yeah, sorry. Anything that you upload from the computer version of Playbooks is going to show up on your tablet and on your phone and on whatever other device you're logged into and have Playbooks on. So you'll be able to read these from any of your devices as long as you're logged into your Gmail account, your personal Gmail account. So firstly, install this on whatever tablet you've got. All right. Second thing you need is some different sites to go to. So I'm going to go over a couple of these sites. Now you can go to, you can pause this if you need to, by the way, and you can go to like the BitTorrent sites and stuff like that. And I'm not even getting into like the legality of whatever, because some of the stuff is free, some of the stuff is not, some of the stuff is not free, but you get it for free. And I'm not even going into that. As far as I'm concerned, like, if you like the author and you haven't paid for a book, go out and buy an actual copy of it, and that's how you can support the author. But as far as I'm concerned, being able to download this stuff and share this information is far more valuable than whatever that author loses. And yeah, if I ever write a book, I'll probably kick myself in the butt for saying that, but hey, I mean, whatever. There's a lot of information that's freely available. So anyways, these are the three sites we're going to check out. So this is one for, you can see, it's a collection of books on religion, mythology, folklore, and so on, and there's just a bunch of neat stuff in there, sacredtext.com. This one is Project Gutenberg, which, as you can see, is a library of over 60,000 free ebooks. So I've gotten a couple from here. So this has a lot of the classics and stuff like that. These two sites are basically books that have gone beyond the copyright, gone beyond the point at which they can really make money. They're still maybe reprinted, but usually in like different versions. And then there's this Library Genesis one, which I use constantly. And I won't say much more about it other than that. I think it's based in Russia. I don't know. The books I find on here, I read, and some of them are wonderful. Sorry, the cat's being annoying. So what I'll do is when I see a book that I want to check out or that I'm thinking of checking out, I usually keep it in Google Keep, just so that I remember to look for it. And of course, by the way, Google Play does have a bunch of free books as well, so you can certainly get some free books directly from Google Play, and they have deals and stuff like that. But this is just some other resources. So, for instance, if I want to look up this one, okay, there's a copy of it. It looks like it's 2015. This looks like the correct one. The extension is EPUB, EPUB. Now, for Google Play Books, I know it will work with EPUB and with PDF, and I think Mobi as well, but I'm not sure about Mobi. And those are just slightly different formats. They're all really similar to PDFs. And if you have, there are some programs that you can use to convert between the different formats, and if people are interested, I'll tell them about that. But anyways, this one's EPUB, so it'll work. PDF would work too. So let's get it. So there are a couple of mirrors here that have it. Normally what I'll do is click on the first mirror, and I'll show you what that looks like. This is basically going to be what it looks like for all of them, for all different books if the first mirror has it. And you just got to click Get. Give it a minute or two. It's downloading right now, or starting to download anyways. Hopefully this one works, we'll see. Now with this number one site, I've noticed if you try to download more than 3 books at a time, it'll stop you, it'll pause, you'll just wait. Sometimes one of those links doesn't have it and you gotta try one of the other links. That might be the case here, not sure. But we'll see. If you gotta wait for too long, you might just try one of the other ones. So let's see if that's the case. I'm gonna open this one up in another tab anyways. Click Get again, see if it works. In the meantime, let's look at Mirror 2. So these are just mirrors that all have the same contents, just in slightly different ways. Let's click Get here as well. Okay, so that one started. Of course, they both started. So I'm going to cancel this real quick. All right, so I've got the book now downloaded, and for me, it downloads right to my desktop. So it's right there. Caliber, by the way, is the name of a nice ebook app that's available for, I think, Windows, Mac, and Linux. But I don't know if Caliber is on a tablet, and you want to use Google Play Books. Caliber is good if you need to convert, though. So anyways, next thing you got to do, close that stuff out, is open up Google Play, and all we're going to do is click Upload Files, select Files from your device, select it to open, and then watch it upload. EPUBs, I think, tend to be fairly small, and PDFs are a little bit larger. Then it's going to do this processing thing. Now, if there's a problem with the book, and I haven't checked this one, but if there's a problem with the book, then it might not process. But we'll see. And there it is. Now, in the meantime, books that are on here, that show up on here, are ones that you have in your library. However, you can't view them until you've downloaded them. So you need to have an internet connection, and just know that the more books you download on here, the more space it's going to take up. But if you're done reading a book, you can always, so for instance, here's one that I started. And by the way, there are some settings for like the color and the size of the font and all of that type of stuff, which is really nice. But you can always, let me see if I can do it here. You can always choose to, here we are, if you click on library, you can remove the download, or you can actually delete it from the library completely, or you can do just mark as finished. I'm going to leave it, but if you do remove download, it'll take it off of your device, but it will keep it in the cloud in your library. So anyways, enough of that. Let's find that new book. And actually, yeah, so the new book is right below it. So right here, McNamara's Folly. This has a blue check next to it, but there's no blue check next to that one. The blue checks mean that it's on this device, and so I don't need an internet connection to access it once it's on the device. But to put it on there, you need one. So anyways, I have a connection here. I'm going to click McNamara's Folly. And you see it starts to open up. And right now it's downloading the book itself. It's downloading it to this device. There we are. It's got it. I can read it. Now again, I can change that awful orange color. So it's got a night light feature. And there we are. So if I turn the night light thing off, now it gives me a normal thing. And then I have the ebook, and it's about as simple as that. And this works for PDFs and EPUBs. I think Google Play can use Mobi files. It works for those different websites that I showed you. And then what you end up with is this nice big library of books that you can access from any device. You can access it initially with an internet connection. And once you've downloaded it to that device, you can just get it all the time after that. So what I'll do often is download 2 or 3 books onto here and then go to the cafe and start reading one. If I don't like it, switch to another one, whatever. And yeah, it just works really well. Google sort of keeps the stuff in order for you, and I'm sure that there's more stuff you can do. Like there's this create shelf thing. I think that's like sort of like making a playlist or making folders almost. You can put them into different shelves or whatever. For me personally, I just keep them all on here. But and this works really, really well. There's an iPad app, there's an Android app. You can have it on your phone if you don't mind small devices. And of course, you can just read it from your desktop as well. Although the desktop one looks really terrible. The other nice thing too is once you've opened a couple of these, wherever you stopped reading, so like if I close this down now, So on this one, I was on chapter 1, so I'm going to close it. If I open it back up again, let's see here, Playbooks, McNamara's Folly. And it actually says, you're on page 11 on this device, but page 5 on your other device. Continue reading from page 5, question mark? Nope, continue from page 11. So it saves, it doesn't really bookmark because there is a bookmark feature in here too, but it saves where you are. So I strongly recommend getting yourself Google Play Books. Again, you can check out those, let's see, where did I put it? Miscellaneous free ebook sites, here we go. These are the websites that I use. These ones are definitely free and legit. This one, I don't know, there's lots of good books on it. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Once you've downloaded it to your device, to your computer, then upload it into Google Play, and it's available wherever you are with bookmarks too. So, hopefully that's helpful for you. Enjoy.